Now today we're going to be taking a look at what went into the casting process for the canon film Murphy's Law.
Well, what are we waiting for? Lights, camera, Retro Man!
G'day viewers, Retro Man here and welcome to the 80s Show. Now throughout the 1980s, Charles Bronson did numerous films for B-movie production house Cannon Films. Now in my opinion, one of the better films was Murphy's Law. This is a 1986 cop film that partnered Charles Bronson with a potty-mouthed female. Now guys, I'll start by saying that Charles Bronson had a career that spanned 50 years, and for about 25 years he often co-starred with his lovely wife Jill Ireland. But with this film, guys, they actually needed a much younger woman. So Jill Ireland this time was a producer on this film and took a back seat from her usual co-starring role with her husband. And guys, they needed to get a female that was, say, in her 20s, maybe in her early 30s at the most, someone that had a lot of spark and a lot of flamboyant attitude. They really wanted to take the spark and the chemistry in this film to the next level. Now, Bronson, in this point of his career, was 65 years of age, and the girl that they ultimately cast was Kathleen Wilhoit, who was about 21 at the time. Now guys, I think Kathleen does a serviceable job in this film, but guys, another famous female that tried out for this role was singer Joan Jett. Now she was a big rock star at the time and she was just starting to get into films. She'd done a film with Michael J. Fox called Light of Day and she was quite good in that. I mean, she'd gone from singing to actually putting in a fairly decent dramatic performance opposite Fox. So she also did some singing in that film, but when it came to those acting chops, in some ways she had just enough fire in her belly to deliver the goods. So I kind of look at Joan Jett as a little bit of a missed opportunity, but from the stories that I've heard, guys, Joan actually auditioned quite a number of times and became quite friendly with Bronson and his wife Jill, and she just kind of missed out at the end. But they went on to have a friendship post-film, even though she didn't get the role. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed my little casting discussion on a Charles Bronson canon film that I think is rather underappreciated, and Murphy's Law is a cut above some, and I think when you look at Bronson's 80s catalogue, this one is looked upon quite affectionately. Anyway guys, it was great again talking about Charles Bronson. I mean, he really left behind a fascinating body of work. Tell me guys in the comments below, have you seen Murphy's Law? What do you think of the film? Do you think Kathleen Wilhoit was a great Arabella McGee? And tell me if you think it could have been an even better proposition if it went a different way, say in the direction of Joan Jett. Guys, tell me in the comments below, and you will see me again very soon. But until then, this is Retro Man, living the dream, 80s style. Stay gold.
Thanks for watching. Retro Man will return faster than a boomerang and just as cool as Charles Bronson. Please subscribe and good night, viewers.